You really think this changes anything?
Yes, they're here. He just says it.
The streetlight went out, and that's when I realized I wasn't alone in the alley. By the time I saw him, it was already too late. The streetlight flickered just once before going out. I remember that detail because it was the moment everything shifted from uneasy to wrong. Mercer Street had always been the kind of place people avoided after dark. Not because of crime, not officially. No reports, no headlines. Just one of those streets that felt forgotten, like the city had quietly erased it but forgot to tell the pavement. I wasn't supposed to be there that night. My car had broken down 3 blocks away, and my phone battery was dead. No signal, no rides, no options. The fastest way to the main road was through Mercer Street, a narrow alley that cut between abandoned buildings and led straight to a gas station on the other side. At least that's what the map had said earlier. I stepped into the alley just as the streetlight died. Perfect, I muttered under my breath. The darkness swallowed everything, the kind of darkness that feels thick, like it's pressing against your eyes. I hesitated, then pulled out my keychain flashlight. The weak beam barely reached a few feet ahead, illuminating cracked asphalt and walls layered with graffiti. I told myself to keep walking. Halfway through, I heard something, a sound that didn't belong. Not footsteps, not exactly. More like something dragging. I froze. The sound stopped too. "Hello?" I called out, instantly regretting it. Silence answered. Then from somewhere deeper in the alley, a voice, low, calm, and far too close, said, "You shouldn't be here." My chest tightened. "I'm just passing through." A pause, then the voice again, slightly amused now. "They all say that." A cold wave washed over me. "They?" I asked before I could stop myself. No response. I forced myself to move forward, faster now. The beam of my flashlight shook with each step. My mind raced. Homeless person maybe, or someone high. I just needed to get through and out. Then the light hit something. Shoes. A pair of boots standing perfectly still in the middle of the alley. I slowly raised the beam. A man stood there, his face half-shadowed, eyes locked on me. He wasn't moving, not even blinking. "Look," I said, trying to sound steady, "I don't want any trouble." "You're not trouble," he said quietly. Something about his tone made my stomach drop. "Your opportunity." I didn't wait for him to move. I ran. My footsteps echoed violently off the narrow walls as I sprinted forward. Behind me, I heard him, running too. Fast, too fast. The alley seemed longer now, stretching endlessly. My breath burned in my chest, my legs screamed, but I didn't stop. Then I saw it, a door, half open on the right side. Without thinking, I darted toward it and slammed myself inside behind me. Darkness again, but this time it felt different, quieter, heavier. I pressed my back against the door, holding my breath. Outside, footsteps slowed, stopped. A moment passed, then nothing. I waited. 1 minute, 2, 5, still nothing. My heartbeat began to calm, but the silence felt wrong, too complete. I turned, lifting my flashlight. The beam revealed a narrow hallway, peeling paint, broken tiles, and a faint smell of something rotten. An abandoned building. Great. I moved slowly, scanning the space. I needed another exit, a back door, a window, anything. Then I saw it, a faint light at the end of the hallway, warm, yellow, flickering. Relief washed over me. Someone was here. "Hello?" I called softly, stepping forward. No answer. I kept moving until I reached the source of the light, A small room, its door slightly ajar. I pushed it open. Inside, a single lamp sat on a table, casting a dim glow over the room, and beneath it, a body. I stumbled back, choking on a scream. The woman lay on the floor, her eyes wide open, her expression frozen in terror. Dark stains spread beneath her, soaking into the cracked tiles. She was dead, very dead. My mind went blank. This wasn't happening. This couldn't be happening. Then I heard the door behind me creak open. Slowly, deliberately. I turned. The man from the alley stood in the doorway. "You ran," he said, almost disappointed. I didn't, this isn't," I stammered, backing away. He stepped inside, closing the door behind him. "Funny thing about this place," he said, glancing at the body. "People always end up where they're not supposed to be." "I didn't do this," I said quickly. "I just found her." "I know." His answer came too fast, too certain. He smiled. "But no one else will." The realization hit me like a punch. "You're going to blame me." "Not going to," he corrected gently. "Already." My pulse thundered in my ears. "You're insane." "Maybe," he said, "but I'm also careful." He gestured toward the room. "No cameras, no witnesses, and you," he looked me up and down, "you walked right in." I scanned the room, desperate. There had to be something, anything I could use. "Why?" I asked, trying to buy time. He tilted his head as if considering the question. "Because it's easy," he finally said. "People trust the wrong things. Open doors, empty streets, strangers who look scared. And now you," he added softly, "are part of the story." My back hit the wall. No escape, no help, nothing. Then, suddenly, a loud crash echoed from somewhere deeper in the building. The man froze. So did I. Another crash, closer this time. His eyes narrowed. "You didn't come alone?" he asked. I shook my head quickly. "No." For the first time, uncertainty flickered across his face. Then, a voice, faint but clear. "Police! Anyone in there?" Hope surged through me like electricity. "I'm here!" I shouted. The man's expression darkened instantly. "You shouldn't have done that." He lunged. I ducked just as he grabbed for me, stumbling past him toward the door. My shoulder slammed into the frame as I burst into the hallway. "Help!" I screamed. Footsteps thundered from the other direction. The man cursed behind me, then ran the opposite way. I collapsed against the wall as two officers rushed in, guns drawn. "Ma'am, are you okay?" one of them asked. I pointed weakly toward the room. There's a body and a man. They didn't wait. One officer stayed with me while the other pursued him. Minutes later, more sirens filled the night. Paramedics, backup, lights flashing through the broken windows. I sat on the floor, wrapped in a blanket, shaking uncontrollably. They found the body. They searched the building, but they didn't find him. Not that night, not the next, or the week after that. It took months of sleepless nights, of looking over my shoulder, of replaying his voice in my head. "Your opportunity." They finally caught him 3 states away. Turns out, I wasn't the first, not even close, but I was the only one who made it out, the only one who could describe him, the only one who survived Mercer Street. They say that alley has been closed off now, sealed up, forgotten again. But sometimes, late at night, I still think about that moment. The flicker of the streetlight, the sound in the dark, and the voice that said, "You shouldn't be here." Because the truth is, some streets aren't abandoned, they're waiting. Thanks for watching.